everybody, it's your girl Cece. I am back with another video today. I'm feeling better. I'm ready to give you guys some real tea. This video is going to be really quick. I'm going to be looking at my phone a lot because I'm going to be showing you guys my screen recording as I give you the steps. 3 of the main vendors that I use for my business that have generated me a lot of money are straight from China. They're also available on my vendor list. If you guys haven't checked out on my list, check them out below. But I'm going to show you in this video how to find your own vendors if that's the route you want to take. I'm going to break down 8 simple steps on how to find the best of the best vendors in China. And if you do not already know already, Fashion Go, LA Wholesale, doesn't matter who you buy from, everything originates in China. At some point in my business, I had to learn how to cut out the middleman, which the middleman being Fashion Go, my vendors on there. And I only use vendors on Fashion Go if I cannot find their vendors from China. So I'm going to show you how I find their vendors. So here we are now. Let me move my big ass head over. So here we are now on the Alibaba website. So I already have my account, all that good stuff, whatever. I highly suggest when you make your account under your business email and also have your business name on it. The first thing is going to be accurate searching. Just for tutorial purposes, I'm going to make it kind of specific so you guys can see how to look up specific things. So for example purposes today, what we're going to be looking up is going to be a sexy club dress, okay? So we're just starting off our business. I want to find sexy club dresses, a good vendor that I can rely on for cute club wear, right? So the first thing we're going to type in, of course, is sexy club dress. And we will refine our search if need be afterwards, but we're first going to start really basic. Okay, so here are our results for the sexy club dress. So in general, you're going to get this screen. The first thing I recommend checking is verified supplier. That way you know it's not just some random person on Alibaba trying to sell you something. So we're going to hit verified supplier. So we're not going to mess with customization because sometimes the sellers don't have that checked off for each item, but they do offer it. Most Chinese vendors, they offer customization. So just keep it general. Don't over specify so much that you get rid of a bunch of options that could have worked for you. So we got verified supplier, minimum order quantity. You can put something in there if you suggest, but I would not, because a lot of sellers on Alibaba will say that they have a minimum order quantity, but they really don't. They'll put on the product, minimum order quantity 50. And then when you hit them up and you're like, hey, I want 30, all of a sudden they don't have a minimum order requirement. Let's say, for example, this one. Okay, this is really cute. So as you see down below, they have delivery by 8:10. So this could mean a couple different things. This could mean that the vendor has a warehouse in the United States as well, or it could mean they offer really, really fast shipping and they already have this product right at the front end. So I like to see that. That little green delivery by blah, blah, blah is a good sign for me. So I'm going to click on this dress and we're just going to say I want this dress. So right off the bat, we're going to take a look at the product video. So we see the dress has a good stretch, which is always a good thing to have if you have a clothing business. And it looks like this video actually came from the warehouse, which is a good sign. So do not go with any vendor you do not know about unless it's on my list, because I've already done this for you. You're welcome. If you have not seen what it actually looks like in the warehouse, because a lot of these Chinese vendors, like on AliExpress, by the way, I don't fool with AliExpress for this exact reason. They will show you like the best pictures, the best quality images, but be selling you some cheap shit on the low. So if they didn't already have this video right here, we would have added the step of messaging them and asking them, hey, can I see the product in your warehouse? I want to see you guys stretch it. That's usually what I tell them, so that they have to make me like a video. I usually tell them, like, I want to see you guys stretch it. I want to see the durability of the dress. If they give you the runaround, it's because they are selling some cheap quality shit and you don't want to buy from them, okay? So those vendors are out, all right? If they do send you a video and it looks genuine, go with your gut feeling and go from there. So first green flag is that we can see how many orders were placed for this item. It says 94, which is pretty good. And then the reviews. So this is important. Just because it says reviews and has a number doesn't mean they're actually legit reviews. So this is how we're going to go through and check and see if they are good reviews. A red flag is if the English looks extremely broken and it claims that the review is from the United States. That's a red flag. It's probably them making fake reviews. Also, when you check through reviews for a product, make sure that the dates are not all the same, because sometimes when the vendors put in these fake reviews, they'll put in like a bunch at a time, and you can see like they'll all say the same date. And I don't think everybody got their shit on the same day. It's fake. Move along. X the vendor out. So this is a really good sign. Look, see what people are saying about like the shipping time, the quality, stuff like that. So basically it's saying the quality is really good. Dress looks just like the picture, whatever. So cool. Fortunately on our first one, we got a good one. I was not expecting that. I was hoping I could get one and then show you all the red flags, but since this vendor looks like it might be okay, but we'll keep going. There's more things. So the next thing that you're going to want to look at, of course, is the unit price. Any vendor from China charging over, I want to say like $15 for a piece of clothing, they stretching it. I wouldn't do it, because wholesale prices should not be over $15 for any item. My top selling pieces are all super high quality, and they come from China, and I pay like $6, maybe $12 at most for one of the outfits. If they're overcharging, then it's not going to be sustainable for your business long term. You want to be able to make the most profit you can, and just because they're overcharging does not mean that it's better quality. It just means that they don't know if they want to be retail or if they want to be wholesale. So we're going to stick with the people that know what the hell they want to be, and we fucking with the wholesale, okay? So next sign is going to be to check out the shipping. So sometimes straight out, they'll tell you that the shipping is going to take 10 years and 67 days. And obviously you don't want to wait that long. So move on to the next vendor. The next thing is going to be down here. This is where I want to see the foundation of the business. So, okay, right here is super important. You want to look at their store score. If they have a store score under 3 out of 5, I would immediately X them out. That's not a good thing. Alibaba is very fair to their sellers, so they don't just give them low ratings and stuff like that for no reason. So if they repetitively keep pissing people off and doing whatever they're doing, and their store score is going to be low. Okay, we also don't want new businesses either, because we just don't trust them yet. You know, I don't like taking risks. I don't know about y'all, but there's only so many risks I'm willing to take, and when it's got to do with my money, that ain't one of them. So we can see that this business has been in use for at least 2 years, and a 97% on-time delivery rate is pretty good. And let's see what else we got. So it looks like they have already generated $110,000 worth of revenue and up, which is really good. We see it's a big warehouse, so they have an established location. 132 people in staff is a lot of people, so it's a legit business, so that's good. Now, the last thing we're going to want to do, or one of the last things we want to do, is visit the store, and we're going to look right at the top, and this right here. This is the good sign. So you want to see how many followers this business has. Us as business owners, when we really like a vendor, we usually follow them so that we can keep track of the new items they post. Ain't nobody following no vendors that they don't already mess with. So this shows you that these are people that already buy inventory from this vendor. So that's a really good sign. Check out their products, go through everything else, but this vendor looks like a win to me. They have a lot of really cute items. They're all reasonable prices. This is how the prices should look, honestly. Now, depending on the product, like I said, I was only talking about clothing when I said the $15 and under. But other things can be more expensive, of course. But clothing, $15 and under. If it's higher than that, they tripping. So, yeah. Unless they're giving you like some customized, like specific design you asked for type of shit. That's different. And then from there, you're going to want to, if you're interested, you're going to send an inquiry. It automatically does this, but what I usually say to them is, hello, my name is Sierra, owner of Bossy Glam Boutique. I am interested in so-and-so. Can I get the total price? This is what I usually say, of, let's say 50 of this item, including shipping, and then this is when you would put in your full shipping address, because they can only calculate it with that. And the thing about the Chinese vendors is like they're on a 12-hour time difference in us. So I like to give them all the information I can. That way, if I fall asleep and I wasn't able to communicate back with them immediately, I will wake up and have a response and they won't still be asking me questions. So this is the time that you want to ask how much is customization, if that's something you want, how much is shipping, all this good stuff. So I will put in my address right here, send it, and then sometime between midnight and 12 o'clock p.m., they're going to respond to you. And that's about it. So just to go over the list one more time, because this store kind of showed out. It's going to be accurate searching. Make sure that you search for your product. If it doesn't come up the first time you try to look for it, try to type in more specific words to try to get what you're trying to look for. You can also use the image search option up top if there's a specific item you are looking for. It helps a lot. Also, try to adjust like the squares around it, like the grid that it puts, just in case it's popping up some different items and you're not getting what you want. Sometimes that helps. The second thing is going to be the filters. Don't over filter your search, because like I said, just because it says minimum order quantity 500 doesn't mean that's what it really is. That just means that that's what they want you to buy a lot of the time. So don't let it turn you off. Always ask first. The third thing is going to be legitimate reviews. We're going to go through those reviews. We're going to see if the English is broken on the ones that claim they're from the United States. Are all the reviews on the same exact day? Do any of the reviews have pictures? That's always a really good sign, stuff like that. Fourth thing is going to be followers. If a business has followers and it says that they have so many years in business and this amount of revenue earned, that's a really, really good sign. That's what we want to see. The fifth thing is going to be more product images and videos. Do not forget that. It's really important. Make sure they send you product images and videos straight from the warehouse. If you want to take the extra step and even ask for a sample first before you buy a bunch of things, highly, highly suggest doing it. You can't hurt anybody by doing that. You really can't. So sometimes it's that extra $20, $30 to spend just to get that sample in, to actually see and feel the product yourself, to make sure that you don't end up buying 50 of them and they all kind of suck and they're not what you expected. So then the last thing, of course, is going to be ask the turnaround time. So you want these suppliers to be able to sustain your business as if and for when it does grow. Okay, I say for when because we speak shit into existence around here. You want them to be able to sustain your business. So you want them to be able to say, hey, if next month I'm popping off and I need 100, 200, and 300 of these, are they going to be able to do it? Those are questions you're going to want to ask the vendor as well before deciding to make a purchase. Because trust me, I'm in a situation right now with Fashion Go with one of my vendors, and they tend to sell like seasonal things. And then once they go out of season or whenever they want to phase in their new products, they don't sell it anymore. And two of my top sellers are items that they don't want to sell anymore. And I'm like having a stroke about it because I can't find their vendor on Alibaba. So I'm like, oh my God. So trust me, sometimes going with China is the best way to go. So with all this being said, I hope this helps you guys. I am trying, my goal is to put out 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you have not already subscribed, subscribe. We talk everything business here. I'm gonna get into detail, tell you all the shit ain't nobody else telling you. I'm real open, real transparent. We're going to be doing some live website reviews to give you guys tips on how to make sure that your presentation is good, all that good stuff, and a whole lot more. So subscribe. If you need any vendor lists, check out my list below. I have nothing but 5 stars on my vendor list. If you need your boutique created, I do that as well. I does it. I'm the only one that really do it out here like me. So yes, I'll see you guys in the next one.